What's up, guys? It's your sister, Jessie Woo. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, make sure that you subscribe. Also, make sure that you like the video, please. Like this video. I know it's live, but I still need you to like the live so the algorithm can do what it does. Y'all, I said I was gonna come back. I came back because I have to talk about Pop the Balloon. But before I do, I want to see where everybody's watching me from. I'm traveling right now, y'all. But y'all know, even if I'm traveling, I'm going to keep my camera and my laptop on me just in case I got to clock in. Clock on in. Not out, but in. Okay? So let me see where you guys are watching. Oh, Dallas, DMV. Okay, I'm in the DMV right now. Oh, Canada, terre de... I don't know the rest of the words, child. I ain't gonna hold you. Montreal, all right. The Netherlands. Baby, where the Netherlands are? Oh, Amsterdam? Where Amsterdam is? Where's that? They over there? He says over there. They got Scroot? What's Stroop waffles? What's that? Okay, baby, never mind. Boston, Europe, Cape Town, South Africa. Hey, Boston, the UK. You know what? I was looking at my analytics, and my biggest following outside of like America is it's spread out in the Caribbean, but then the UK, London is like my biggest following. I was like, what's up with all these Londoners? Why are y'all here? What did I say to y'all that made y'all like start following me? I wonder what it is. Did I ever say anything about London people? You been in London, maybe? You been in London? You ain't never told me that. Yeah, London's good. You want to come say hi? I'm here with Mr. Easter. He's working, so I came to join him.
Oh my God! Almost died.
Baby,
almost died.
Baby. You didn't drink your milk today?
It's a terrible introduction.
I know, baby. Oh my God.
What up, y'all? Oh, it's right here?
Well, yeah, that's the camera right there.
All right, I'm gonna leave.
But baby, say how your day's been going.
My day's going well. Mm-hmm. With Jessie, we out in the DMV. Mm-hmm. Eating. Yeah. Can you say doo-doo? Can you?
Yeah, we could say doo-doo, baby. Yeah, we could say doo-doo. I just went to CVS because I was like, I get travel constipation, so it's hard for me to doo-doo. And, you know, tonight I wanna.
Hey. I'm gonna leave.
What?
You gonna?
Baby, you didn't even know what I was gonna say.
Okay, you're right. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm gonna give you the best that I got, baby.
I have to put up with it. I don't see how y'all put up with it.
I want to give you the best that I got, baby.
You do every time, but like,
I love you too, baby. Yeah. Let's pray for his knees, baby. My Lord. But you know what? Let me tell you why. Because his knees get weak when it's raining. It's raining. Why you
savage? Hit my knee on the way down.
Babe, you know your knees get a little weak when it be raining. All right, y'all pray for my baby knees. I see Justin. I feel like I saw Justin in here. King of Reeds. What's up, bro? My King of Reeds, child. But yeah, why are y'all saying I'm a Cancer? I am a Cancer. But what did I say that made y'all talk about that? Anyway, he gets so weak in the knees, he can hardly lose control. Okay. All right, let's get into it. Pop the balloon. Let's just get right on in. Not out, but in. Somebody said, bless his heart, baby. They sending you love, baby.
I almost died.
They sending you love, baby. And some of them watched my last vlog and they're like, this Okay, right on in, not out, but in. Okay, Pop the Balloon. Okay, let me say this. When Pop the Balloon was announced to be going to Netflix, I saw a lot of the discussion around it, and a lot of folks online were not happy that it was going to Netflix. And, I saw I saw a lot of talk that I thought was quite interesting, right? First and foremost, how Pop the Balloon, apparently a lot of people feel Pop the Balloon makes Black people look bad. It makes our community look bad. And how, they were scared that now you're going to bring that to Netflix. And as somebody who's 80% of my content is dating shows. I know this past week I've been talking a lot about Real Housewives of Atlanta, which, by the way, after this week, we're going back to the members. Hey, boo, is Justin still here? Hey, bookies. We're going back to the members. The members been had all this tea. They've been had all this tea. Okay. And from now on, I'm going to go back to the members, and because it's still a whole lot of tea, I'm going to keep that strictly for the members. But about 80% of my content on here is dating shows, right? And somebody said my video's freezing. Yeah, it was terrible. It was terrible. We're going to get into it. It's the internet. It's the fucking internet. Ugh. It's my internet. I hope that changes. But anyway, a lot of people were saying, oh, Pop the Balloon, it makes Black people look bad. And I'm just like, do y'all watch these dating shows? Like 80% of my content, Love is Blind, Temptation Island, Perfect Match, Love Island. When y'all are watching these shows, do y'all see how Black people look on those shows? Do you guys see how those dating shows go out of their way to make Black women look? I feel like I've built a platform on here where I talk about that a lot. And I tend to go out of my way to interview these Black women that are on these shows. This is why it's always Black Women's Month over here. This month is Black Women's ain't no fool month. It's also Black Women's what was the other Black Women's month that we had? We Love Over the Spectrum month. Okay, like it's always a Black Women's Month over here, because I always talk about how Black women are treated on these dating shows, and I talk about how Black people look in general. So for me, I'm just like, what did y'all think? Y'all really think Pop the Balloon was going to be worse than what we've seen on these shows? Like, we literally saw Love is Blind have Liler, have Ashley marry a whole romance scammer, and sent her out to do podcasts on his behalf. Like, literally had this woman, a Black woman, embarrassed. Okay. And then let's keep it a buck. White people do not look great on these dating shows either. They literally had a whole PDF I can't say the word, but they had a PDF on the last season of Love is Blind. I did a whole video on the PDFs of Love is Blind. If you go back on my channel, I did a whole special on it where, like, come on now. It's just, I don't like when we say things like this about a Black show, simply because it's just not true. There's no way that Pop the Balloon makes Black people look worse than what we've seen on these other shows, like Married at First Sight. Have you not seen a Catchy and what's the name? Ikuchi and Eminent? Please, okay? So I really, really want to go there. Somebody said, are you going to review Never Met? I haven't watched it yet, but I did review last season. I'm going to review this season too. So yeah, I just really didn't like that topic of discussion. And also, I feel like we really need to have a real conversation, maybe not on my live today, but we need to have a conversation about how y'all be rooting for Black creators until they make it. Then when they make it, it's, oh no, this ain't gonna make us look, this ain't. Why do we do that? Why do we be rooting for our own, and then when our own makes it, we stop rooting for them? What is that? What is that mind frame? I don't get it. I just really just don't get it. But anyway, those were my initial thoughts. Oh, I asked Arlette. Thank you so much, Sin. I actually asked Arlette. Arlette says she's not doing no podcast right now. But I talked to her and she said, and literally I asked her to come on my podcast a week before they announced. I didn't even know the Netflix thing was happening, but something told me to ask her, and then I asked her and she's like, no, I'm not doing any podcasts right now. So hopefully that changes. I'm going to ask her again. Because I really do want to know the ins and outs, what happened, how did this all come about. And honestly, it's quite inspiring to me as a Black woman, as a creator, to watch Arlette and BM do that and get it on Netflix. I'm just like, y'all, we really have, it's okay to just clap it up. It's okay to say congratulations. It's okay to congratulate. It is okay. Just okay. Now, I also saw when Yvonne Orji was announced to be the host, I saw how y'all was, the stuff that y'all was saying about her that I won't repeat. I was a fan of her being the host. I was. And the reason for that is because this is Hollywood. Okay? This is Hollywood. They were obviously going to do it live, which was the key word, live. And I just didn't know if that would be something that Arlette was prepared for. However, let me say this. One thing about Hollywood, when they really want you to make it, they're going to make sure that you're prepared. And so I feel as if they really wanted Arlette to be the host and to prepare her to host live, that ain't nothing but getting her in a couple classes, getting her a coach, making sure that she's prepared. So looking back on that, I'm like, yeah, y'all could have worked with Arlette. Because when you watch it now as the live show, Yvonne didn't hit. And I say this as somebody, I love Yvonne Orji. I love her work. I think she's great. I think she's a phenomenal actress. I think she's great at hosting. I think she's funny. She's had 2 specials on HBO that I thought were great. I think a Whole Me, and I can't remember what the other one was. But I don't think Yvonne hit. And let me tell you why I don't think Yvonne hit. Yvonne didn't hit because what makes Pop the Balloon such a hit is how docile Arlette is as a host. Arlette don't give you much feedback. Arlette don't even, like, when something's funny, she gonna turn away. She gonna do a little cackle. But I think watching Yvonne do it made me appreciate Arlette even more. I'm usually a Mark Wahlberg. Like, that's the type of host I like. If you watched Temptation Island, if you saw my reviews, I repeatedly said Mark Wahlberg and his teeth are my favorite hosts. But then again, that's a Temptation Island, right? Yvonne is not hosting that type of show. I feel like Yvonne talked way too much. I heard Yvonne way too much, right? But at the same time, I think that that's what Netflix wanted. I don't think the people at Netflix really watched Pop the Balloon and was like, oh, let's just mimic this. I think they really thought that they were going to just switch shit up and everybody was just going to buy it. It's like, no, Pop the Balloon as is gold. As is. You have Arlette, who gives you very much like awkward Black girl. She's docile. She's not giving you too much. And because she's not giving you too much, it makes the contestants feel even more comfortable. It makes them even more like, okay, well, they don't feel like they're going to have to deal with the judgment of the host. It just makes them more comfortable. And so I really feel that I think that Yvonne did what she was told to do. I think Yvonne did what she was told to do. I think if the format was different, I would have liked it, but I just feel like I was hearing way too much Yvonne. I just was hearing way too much Yvonne. Hold on, let me see what y'all are saying. Yeah, I love it too. I feel like Arlette gives very much like, she gives me like, imagine Issa Rae hosting Pop the Balloon. I feel like that would be Issa. Issa's not gonna give you too much feedback. She going, oh, okay. Like, it gives very much like awkward black girl, like very much, right. Like, oh, okay. Next single lady. You know what I mean? Like, it just kind of gives that. And I feel like Yvonne is more, I feel like Yvonne would do better hosting like a Love is Blind, to be honest. I would love to see Yvonne like host Love is Blind. I think this format is not for Yvonne. But then again, they're going to do it again next week. We'll see what the changes are. But, you know, yeah, I just thought it was too much Yvonne. What else? I feel like did I make notes? Hold on. Did I make notes? Okay. Another thing that I didn't like. First of all, I just didn't like it at all. There was nothing that I liked about Pop the Balloon Live. I recognize some of the girls up there. Suzette James is a girl. I don't know her personally, but she's been a model for years. Like, I remember when I was in Miami. I had a little moment where I was trying to, Lord, I never told you this before, but I had a moment where I was trying to be a little video vixen. Listen, when I was pursuing my music, I was trying to get in, wherever I could. And for the Miami girls, Suzette James was that girl. She was booked in every video. Suzette was in every video. I was like, damn, this bitch got booked again. Like, she was in every motherfucking video, okay? So she's actually that girl. And I recognize some of the other girls from like other Netflix shit. I didn't recognize the black girl, and the black girl that was in the two-piece. But here's the thing. Let me tell you what I didn't like. And as I'm saying, Suzette is that girl. I will say that it's clear that all the girls that were on set were paid actors. Y'all got paid to be here. And when someone is a paid actor, or this is a paid gig, that means that they are looking to get to the next thing, right? They're not really coming in this as their regular self. Okay. There's a difference between putting paid actors on Pop the Balloon versus so-and-so from down the street. Okay. It's just, it might not be a scripted situation, but it felt like it. It felt very like, y'all got a whole bunch of instructions. You know, everybody here is, you know, they're trying to get their followers up. They're trying to get you know what I mean? Like, and not saying that the regular people ain't trying to do that, but it's just a difference. There's a difference. Okay. The dudes that came in obviously are dudes that were paid to be here. And the girls that were on stage were girls that were paid to be there. So it's not giving the homie from around the way that's really looking for a date for real. It's not giving that. Y'all, please hit the like button. Please hit the like button while you're here. Hit the like, please. Please don't make me beg for please don't make me beg for a like. But yeah, it just gave paid, right? Another thing, the microaggressions. My goodness. The microaggressions. There was a moment where I feel like maybe it was one of the white girls that was saying that she dates black men or whatever. And I think when she got to Chase at the end, she said something, and Yvonne was like, "But I thought you said you date a black man," and she was like, "Oh, but." And then somebody said, "I'm specific about my blacks." I can't remember whether it was Yvonne or the contestant, but it was like, "Baby, I do not want to hear black. I don't want to hear white people talk about the blacks. I don't want to hear it during Black Women's Love on the Spectrum, Black Women's Month. During Black Women's We Ain't No Fool, Black Women's Month. I don't want to hear that shit. It just was very weird. It was very awkward." My pote plant, we didn't like the contestants at all. See, that's why it didn't hit. Not just Yvonne. No, I agree with that. I agree. The show was bad. How about a show matching people together by their jobs? Confirmed jobs Liler. Just something new and messy with HR available. That was another thing, right? You kind of this comment actually reminded me of something else. I don't want to hear somebody tell me their occupation every time they get the mic. Did you notice that? Mm-hmm. Like every time, like I think there was one girl, I heard her occupation 3 times. I don't care. Like I don't want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear that shit. Let me see if I can pull this up so we can, because it was just so much weird shit. I want to talk about this Johnny Bananas man, who I honestly I had no idea who he was before this. Oh, can I watch the first one? Hold on. Hold on. Can you guys hear that? Okay, let me get to the Johnny Bananas dude. Hold on. Hold on. I'm trying to get. It just was weird. Hold on. I want to see the part where he says, I'm black above the waist. Okay, I think this is it. Okay, let me bring this up. Hold on. Somebody said we want to see ugly people. Can y'all shut up? Oh my god. Somebody really just said that on my live. We want to see ugly people. Okay, hold on.
Which is black, but also you're a little older for my.
Okay, so she's gonna say her preference.
Don't make me come for you. Okay, so why did you pop your balloon?
We're gonna talk about her in a minute too, because this girl, I'm sorry, she did something that was fucking hilarious. And hold on.
There's multiple things. I do have a physical type, which is black, but also you're a little older for my liking.
Honey, how old are you?
I'm black from the waist up.
Okay.
I'm black from the waist up. You know what we don't see on Pop the Balloon when Arlette is hosting it? We don't get to see this shit. We don't want to see this shit. And that leads me to another point. Who are all these fucking white people? I'm sorry. Like, this is a black show. This is a black show. Pop the Balloon, whether you want to admit it or not, is successful because it is a fucking black show. And I know y'all want to, black people, but it don't look good. I don't care. It is a black show. It is a black show. Keep it black. Keep it black. Because you know what we don't hear when we're watching Pop the Balloon? We don't hear microaggressions. We don't hear racism. What the fuck is I'm black from the waist up? What is that? Where are the black people? Where are the black people? Please. Okay. Let me take this off screen because I want to find where he talks about. Hold on. Let me take this off screen because I want to see the moment where, because there was a moment where this man called a black woman a monkey. Now it's been a debate, but we're gonna talk about it. Hold on. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Lord. Okay, so Sheila comes in and she says this. Hold on.
I'm 35 and I pop my balloon because I like my men black from the waist down.
Give her her tens. Give her her tens. Someone said it looked like Netflix was trying to bring celebrities on to try to bring viewership, but they should use regular, normal people and let people love it for the show that it is. Exactly. She ate that up. I'm trying to see the moment where he said, you know what, I feel like somebody captured it on, somebody captured it somewhere. Hold on. Okay, let me bring this up. My bad. Hold on. I'm trying not to get a copyright strike. Okay.
I mean, we're gonna start with the toes. Let's see.
Okay, so it's this moment right here. You've
got really pretty toes. You look like you sleep from a tree upside down. Me? Oh, you don't want this smoke from me, Johnny. What's these toes on?
Now, you look like you sleep in trees hanging upside down. Like, so we're just gonna call a black woman a monkey during Black Women's Month? Now, some people have said, no, he didn't call her a monkey. He actually, well, I had some people saying, well, bats sleep upside down. Oh no, koalas. I want everybody to shut up. Just everybody shut up. He's still calling her an animal during Black Women's Month. Please. But he did come in, Johnny Bananas did come in and say this. He said, hey, morons, I was actually talking about the white girl whose toes were hanging over her shoes, who was literally dressed like a fucking tree. It's wild how fast some people can twist a moment into a false narrative. There's real racism out here, weaponizing fake outrage for clicks cheapens it. So maybe the camera guy got it wrong because he was panning to the black woman. But even in that moment that I just showed, the black woman was like, oh, because you could see she's touching her, because this is the moment where she's like, oh, you talking about me or her? You know, so it looks like what do y'all think? I feel like everybody in this moment looks confused. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt, because I don't want to believe that did this man really call her, you know, a whole gorilla during Black Women's Month? But then also it's like calling us morons too. It's like, how are we morons? When you were talking to the woman, the camera panned over to the black woman. So how are we morons? I'm just saying. But it looks like he was talking to the white lady. So it's just, for me, again, this is why we don't need white people on this show. If we just kept the black show a black show, we wouldn't have these issues. You're not gonna get black people calling black people monkeys and gorillas, and we're just not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. We're just not gonna do that. Okay? It's not gonna happen. Keep the show black. Period. Also, another thing I didn't like too. Oh, before I move on, let's talk about. I'm sorry. This girl, the black girl, she did this balloon pop that was insane to me. That somebody caught it. Hold on. Maybe I should bring it back on Netflix. Hold on. Okay, y'all are saying she is dressed like a like a tree. So y'all are agreeing with him. Lord. Hold on. I want to bring this moment. I think it was the last contestant that came in. Okay, I think I have it. I think I have it. Hold on. I'm so sorry, y'all. I just don't want to get a copyright on my channel. Yeah, this one. Okay. Okay. Y'all, okay. This moment right here. This moment right here.
Maybe. Y'all ready for that maybe? You're holding on to hope.
Let's go.
All right, let's bring out our last and final data. Come on, baby.
Please watch her. Please watch her. I'm sorry. Let me tell you something. Let me bring that back. I need y'all to see this shit. I need y'all to see. Look at her. Look at her, y'all.
Maybe. Y'all ready for that maybe? You're holding on to hope.
Let's go.
All right, let's bring out our last and final data. Come on, baby.
Look at her, guys. Please look at her. Like, that's ridiculous. That was ridiculous. I'm sorry. That was ridiculous. Okay? That was ridiculous. I want her in every episode. I want her in every episode. Put her in every episode immediately. And don't piss me off. I want her in every episode. Every episode. I can't remember what her name is, but put her in every episode. I also don't like the fact that they split up the line. Like, I honestly feel like how it's produced is how they should have left it. I also thought, like, going to the lounge, you know, going backstage and then going to the lounge and the camera was malfunctioning. Nobody was saying nothing. Like, you got Yvonne just standing up there. Okay, let's go to the lounge. All right. Like, no. Thank you. We need BM, his cameraman, with the accurate zooms. They was rushing to replicate. Yeah. This is why I hope this is a lesson not only to Netflix, but to all these networks. When y'all are taking these shows, when y'all are buying these shows from creators, let them keep it. Let them keep it how it is. Actually, let them produce. And what I love about it is that, yes, while BM and Arlette were kept on as EPs, it's clear they didn't have a say-so in this. I saw a lot of people saying, "Oh, Arlette, you need to do it." It's not her call. It's not Arlette's call. It's not BM's call. There are times when you have the EP credit and that's it. It's as a courtesy. And in this case, it is because it is their show. They could not do Pop the Balloon. They could not do a variation of this without getting sued and them winning. And Arlette and BM winning. Okay? This ain't even about, oh, well, copyright. It's about, it exists. I've even learned this before. Like, sometimes people are like, oh, copyright. You got a copyright. Even if it's not copywritten, it exists. It exists. It has a number of views. It has a following. That is enough for you to sue and win. There was no creating the show without having them on board. Now, with that being said, why bring them on and not let them, like, not give them more power? It's clear the power was not in their hands. It's clear. Also, doing this live is not it. It's not it. It's not it. Again, I don't want to hear your profession 20 damn times. But because they're doing it live, I got to hear you tell me your job for 20 damn times. Doing it live is not it. It should be pre-recorded, edited, and pushed out. Now, if you want live commentary as it's being shown, I could see that. It's being shown and maybe every 10 minutes it's some live commentary. But no. Somebody said Netflix want to do live stuff so bad. They do. And it's like, baby, who wants to watch this show though? A lot of people. This show gets 1 million views per video at the very least. Listen, y'all can say what y'all want about Pop the Balloon. Whether you find Pop the Balloon to be good or not, it gets 1 million views at the very least per every episode. Arlette just hit 1 million subscribers on YouTube. So you can have your opinions. You can have your opinions. But the numbers say that millions of people want to watch it. And as is, it's already messy. It's already juicy. It's already funny. It's already entertaining. You know, you got BM who, whoever the cameraman is, the way he be, all right, like he be zooming in on when somebody says, your toes fucked up, the camera's already at the toes. Whoever that cameraman, he be already at the toes, letting us see how fucked up the toes are. Like, they already had a system. Why not just let them people keep their system? Why not? Why not? It's just weird. Yep. Dating is mad right now. I feel like the show mimics real life. It does. It does. A live post show would be fire. Have Yvonne like, I feel like you could still have Yvonne do it, but it's just like, this format was not good. It just was not good, y'all. It was not good. It was not good. This is all Netflix is doing. And I really think that Netflix should see the commentary and fix things next week. Don't do it live. Just do a Pop the Balloon show, period. And have it every Thursday. It don't have to be live. Say it's dropping every Thursday. Boom. It's dropping every Thursday. You don't have to do it live. I think they're doing it live because they want to get those numbers immediately. They want to see like those streaming numbers immediately. And it's like, well, just do what Issa Rae used to do, which is every Thursday, Insecure. She never changed that. She never changed that. She never dropped the whole season at once. You can have it aired every week. The White Lotus does that. There's a lot of shows who still do that. Just do that. Just do that. Yvonne does well live, but the show was chaotic as hell, and it just did not work live. Yeah, I don't think it was her doing. I honestly think she did the best with what she got, and I think she followed whatever instructions were given to her. But it's clear, like, Arlette, it's Arlette's baby. I was definitely in favor of Yvonne hosting it, but watching her host it, I was like, dang, I miss Arlette. Arlette should have hosted this. And simply just because I feel that, again, Arlette just gives like the awkward laughs, the awkward, well, all right, let's pop two balloons. Like, it's just like, she's there, but it's not all about her. That's another thing. She's there, but it's not all about her. And we've actually seen contestants from Pop the Balloon show up in other spaces, in other reality shows, right? Having a host like Yvonne, I don't see how they're going to make other stars. It's really Yvonne focused. It's like, again, like, she's speaking a lot, she's talking a lot. And I get it. Like, I think those were the instructions. But I don't see how we're going to have moments where other people are going to break out from this. And then, to be quite frank, I don't want to see all these people from the ultimatum, from the perfect match. I don't want to see y'all. I've seen y'all already. Give me some regular people. I've seen y'all already. I don't give a fuck about y'all no more. Like, Chase is somebody who, when he was up there talking about black women, that man don't like black women. Did you see him on the last season of The Perfect Match and how he did Colony and oh my God, and Anne Sophie? That man do not like black women. He doesn't date black women. So why do we have him on here? I don't want to see him. I don't want to see him on here. I want to see people who are normal people. Y'all can get that, Netflix. I want to see people who are normal people. Like somebody said, bring me some ugly people. All these people look too good. They're all paid actors. Like, bring me some motherfuckers who edges ain't laid. Bring me some niggas on here who need braces. Bring me the regular niggas, the regular people. Bring them out. I want to see regular people. Regular people. Period. Yeah, somebody said it gave very much all aspiring actors. Yeah. No, give me everyday people. Give me everyday people. People who really are in the trenches. Like somebody said, dating is mad right now. It's mad. Trey, thank you so much. I like that BM and Arlette are united front. They grabbed the check from this and kept their thing moving. That's the only way to win. Period. And a lot of people too kept saying, oh, well, what about the YouTube? Arlette's still on YouTube. She's still dropping her episodes. Period. So they're getting their YouTube check and they're getting their Netflix check. Period. And if you're getting like 4 million, at least 4 million views per month, they're at least clearing at least $1 million a year from YouTube. At the very least. They're at least clearing $1 million from YouTube. There's no telling the check that they got from Netflix. They did it smart. I just wish they would have been given more control for the Netflix. Hopefully the Netflix people will be like, hey, let's consult y'all for a minute. Let's have y'all come in. So those are my thoughts. I think that Pop the Balloon was insane. You know what? On my way out, I do want to show y'all this. I do want to show y'all a video. Is it here? Is it not here? Is it here? Did I send it? No, I didn't send it. Well, I'd have to go look for this. I don't feel like looking. But all right, y'all. Those are my thoughts on Pop the Balloon. Let me know what you guys think. Y'all want to say bye? Somebody said they want to say bye. You want to say bye, babe? Hold on.
I'm a roll over.
Yeah, just roll over.
Roll over.
Yeah, roll over.
I know I'm getting old. My knee is still hurt.
I know, baby. So finally, as we leave, can you give me your thoughts on Pop the Balloon as you were watching it?
I mean, I like the YouTube version. The YouTube version, it was a little bit more hood. I like a little hood in mine.
Yes, you know what I mean? Yes. I think it's the other word too, hood.
Yeah, it was like just, I like the way they dropped them off a little bit, like the authenticity in the YouTube version.
Yeah,
it just hits.
Yeah,
it's a good show.
I think it's a good show too, and like y'all be reminding me too that one thing about Jessie, she gonna let us know Mr. Easter got 3 shows. My man got 3 shows,
Lord.
Well, baby, you got 3 shows, man.
I do. I appreciate this. I love this. Go ahead.
You love this?
I do.
Honestly, the other day somebody on Threads was talking about For My Man, and it really. I did my best not to be like, that's my man's show. But they were like, I love For My Man. Like, so he has 3 shows and he specializes in unscripted shows. Yeah. So like this is his world. So I love to know your insight. So what do you think they need to do to make it better?
No, I agree with you. I think for a show like this, they should go back to the original format and they should tweak it. Like the production value was dope.
Yeah.
But I agree I don't think they should split the line. I think bringing back the original hosts, removing celebrities. There's like a lot of little tweaks they could do.
Yeah.
But the main thing is keep what people like and just tweak it a little bit.
Yeah. Period. All right. Do you want to tell the people how to support you and follow you and stuff?
Yeah, Twitter. Or no, what I'm saying, Twitter.
You're not.
I don't do Twitter.
We don't do.
You're right. On Instagram, watch J. So WATCH, the letter J. Mm-hmm. And I think they see me enough on your page. I think that's
Yeah.
I play the.
He gets so nervous when I'm like, he doesn't like
this. This ain't my word. I know y'all see me talking to the Uber drivers. That's my lane. You know what I mean? It's live. It's not.
That's not okay, babe. All right, babe. Well, thank you so much.
No, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Mm-hmm. All right, baby.
Taking care of y'all. Take care of me.
Okay. Your knees feel better?
My knee is not better. My knee is in pain.
I know, baby. We're going to rub it out. All right, y'all. Well, that's it. Those are my thoughts. Those are Mr. Easter's thoughts. And that's it. I'll go ahead and save the live and y'all can leave comments. Please pray for us. Pray for Mr. Easter's knee, that God will, strengthen it during these rainy times. And and I'll see you.
I just turn the water on. Big old flex. Shit you never saw before. These niggas chasing me like waterfall.